Hello and welcome to 6 months of Nintendo Switch. I'm Joe Dix for thefreecheese.com. We're going to start today with a little bit of Shovel Hope. I'm probably going to only spend about an hour or so jumping through Switch, but it's been 6 months since this little guy came out, and it's only fair that we play a little bit. So let's see. We're gonna jump back into let's start a new game plus right here, live on the internet. This was obviously, Breath of the Wild was a big draw for everyone day one for the Nintendo Switch, but this really was the biggest draw for me. The fact that Yacht Club's follow-up, the third playable campaign in the Shovel Knight saga, was going to be day and date with Switch. Just, I couldn't have been more excited. And then this game turned out to be just fantastic. Like, Shovel Knight was Game of the Year 2014 for me and for thefreecheese.com. It was easily Game of the Year. But I didn't know how they were going to ever follow that up. And then Plague of Shadows came out a year and some change later, and it was a good 1.5. You know, it kind of retooled some of the stages you knew, and then gave you new ways to play through them. But it really just felt like, you know, a little bit more. The story was a little. I think I like the story better in Plague of Shadows. But this is basically Shovel Knight 2. I mean, if we were during the NES days, this would have been the game that, you know, Shovel Knight would have been the one that came out in, say, I love this too. If you don't hit anything, he just kind of stands there. Oh, so good. Oh, sorry. I need to get my skateboarding going. It's been a while since I played this one. I gotta get used to the mechanics again. But yeah, if Shovel Knight were the 1986 game, then this was the 1987 or 88 game. Like, it was by and large just an improvement on the original in every single way. I'm really curious to see what happens with King Knight when that comes out. King of Cards, as we now know it to be called. But man, what a good game. And this was like my reason for Switch. I mean, not my, come on. A lot of reasons for Switch, but this was a big one. From day one, it was just so exciting. What am I doing? Why am I losing my will? Hold on. What do we got going on here? Do I need to float? I don't know. I like the boomerang. We'll go with the boomerang. But it's just, right, it's a different. I forgot. Yep. So good. The music's just really, really triumphant with a weird kind of darkness to it. It's really good. And honestly, this is kind of, we've been playing through, Matt and I have been playing through Shovel Knight, the core Shovel Knight, for a series on the site called Matt Never Played Shovel Knight. I love the original game, but there's something about this one that was just, I don't know, so different. Evolutionary. But yeah, I don't know. Oh shit, I'm really not paying attention, am I? So I've got the chat open there on youtube.com. Feel free to shout something out. I'll do my best to pay attention to it and respond. Anything, you know. Switch celebration, do you have one yet? If not, why not? Are they still hard to find? I don't know. Oops. Are you waiting on a particular game? What's the deal? Alright, kind of skip some of this stuff. Just get us where we need to go. So now I'm starting to think there was something at the beginning that I wasn't paying attention to because I was getting the stream up and running about why my will is slowly creeping away. Oh, whatever. We'll get there. Yep. 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 Oops. Alright. Little friend. Very good. Bomb or food? Bomb. Bomb. That's right, because Spectre Knight doesn't eat food. And he doesn't get diamonds either. Yeah. It's fine. Got ourselves a checkpoint. I know I'm missing a lot. And I know it's the same stuff that drives me crazy when Matt's playing. But we're gonna do it just for the sake of getting through a level or two here. Should probably kill him because I've hurt myself quite a bit now. Need the will. Oh shit. Got ourselves a red skull. Could trade those in for curios. Oops. Oh right, I keep forgetting about my skateboard. There we go. Checkpoint, and then we're off to Black Knight with his weird turtle monster thing. Terrapin. Terror pin. Get it? Do you get it? There we go. Yeah. There are a lot of good games that came out this year. I think come December we're going to have some very interesting conversations, but this is definitely right up there, top of the list with the best of them. Thank you. Oh, God. Colors in this game. If I could live inside of a color palette, it'd be this one. For sure. Sure did. Use this mirror. Do it. Do it. Where should we go? We're just gonna do one. Let's go. Yeah, we'll go visit our friend Plague Why not? Go all around. And you could just stand here forever, but we won't. Any will in there? No. Alright. Very good. Of course not. Oh boy. Will? Nope. Jump, jump. Oop. I know the skull's up there, but we gotta. Ooh. That's not good. Let's get to a checkpoint, checkpoint, checkpoint. Ah, shit. This isn't good. Yep, alright. We're about 15 minutes in, though. I think it might be appropriate to jump to a different game. Let's do just that. A home button action. After Shovel Knight came out, you know, I was kind of jumping into a couple things early on. And one of those I haven't touched in a little while. But Fast RMX. Let's dive in. This is the closest thing that we've seen to a... Is that what I've been playing as? I don't know. It's the closest thing to an F-Zero game that we've had in quite some time. Let's do this one. I kind of like the panda one. The Vasp. Exile. Get it? Panda. I'm sure there's a reason to do one over the other for gameplay's sake, but I'm just doing it for fun. Don't remember the controls at all, so this will be fun. Okay. A drives. So I think. Oh, got it. X switches between phases and R boosts. I understand. So this game has not only the F-Zero mechanic, but also this switching mechanic, which, whoops, you'll see there's blue and there's orange. So you have to kind of switch between which phase you're on. Ooh. Man, I'm really killing it. And by it, I mean the car. Yeah, depending on which phase you're on, you'll get specific boosts. Now, if I were orange and I went over that blue one, you'd see I kind of drag quite a bit. So it's imperative that you are, in fact, switching between the two. You can build your boost meter up and start doing it. Okay. See right there, it needed to be orange so I could get that jump meter going. But I'm an idiot. I wasn't paying attention. The blue. As much as I love these games, I'm always terrible at them. playing any of the F-Zero stuff back in the day, or were they Wipeout? Never good at that. Never, ever, ever. Love them though. This one was fun though, and you know, really cool as a day one example of kind of what the Switch could do. You know, this is... I played the one, there's one called, it's a prequel, not prequel, but predecessor to this. Fast Racing Neo on the Wii U. And I bought and played that. Fast Racing Neo, very much F-Zero, right? Very much this, but didn't quite look as sharp. This 1080p, 60 frames a second. I don't know if that's really coming through on the stream, but at least in front of my face, looks pretty good. I actually just wrote about this game. A little article on the website. We were talking this week about independent developers and all the Nindies showcase for Nintendo Switch that popped up last week, and talking about simultaneously we're talking about the really bad Ubisoft and Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, kind of how Nintendo's been opening up the doors to other developers to dive in and go wild with the intellectual property. And it's just kind of like, what's next for that? You know, do we keep seeing partnerships like with Ubisoft? Do we go back to the days of like a partnership with Square, where you get to see something like Super Mario RPG have a second life? And really, like, I kind of landed on let the independent developers do it. You know, Nintendo's doing a really good job of kind of catering those developers, and it's okay, don't drive through water, and giving them a place to shine, where other platforms are starting to make it more and more difficult to be an independent developer. The Switch, since day one, has been a really, really great platform for it. You know, this game is one. We just saw Shovel Knight. That was a day one release. You know, and since the launch of Switch 6 months ago, I've spent more money, I think, on independent games than I have on anything else, just because they're more, well, one, they're more prevalent, right? But two, they usually do cool, unique things that you're not really seeing in other areas. You know, other areas are going to do some weird things to kind of attract whatever, but it's a lot of safe bets, where independent games are usually and typically kind of doing the weird stuff that the big guys aren't willing to do, just because it's too much of a risk, right? I should have taken that shortcut. Second time I saw it, didn't take it. You know, my hope is that Nintendo is obviously they're catering to that, and I think independent developers are seeing a lot more success on a platform like Switch, because on something like Steam or even PlayStation Network these days, it's hard to get yourself kind of noticed. You know, there's all this other stuff that comes out, you know, not even every day, but hours sometimes, where games come out. Maybe I'm exaggerating, maybe I'm not, but I'd love to see Nintendo kind of hand things over to them. You know, there's no reason that this company should not be making F-Zero. You know, if they're able to make this and do this well without Nintendo's blessing, you know, imagine what they could do with it. There we go. That's good news. That's bad news. Ooh, man, that really made me lose some ground there. Ooh. For time's sake, we're gonna jump into the next thing here. which I think it's going to be a little Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Sega Tetris.
Another happy surprise. So weird that this game got fully localized. Like, voice acting and everything. It's funny, I've always been decent at Tetris and found myself pretty good at it. And then this game started teaching me new tricks. None of which I'm currently using, but learned a lot about T-spins this time around. I feel like every iteration of Tetris I always get better at one thing or another, you know? Usually that's my go-to. Start building up some big blocks and then slide down the side a little bit. But I learned quickly playing online. And what's cool is other Tetris games have had, you know, decent online functionality, but this one really has a pretty vibrant community. Oh, that was dumb. There's that Pro Controller D-pad funness. Yeah, I got destroyed online playing this stuff. People are very good at Tetris, much better than I am. Oof. Yeah, sure. And I never knew about any of the weird Puyo Puyo story mode stuff until this game was announced to come here, and we kind of talked about it on the podcast a bit. Just a weird franchise that I didn't know was so riddled with that kind of humor and characterization for, you know, a puzzle game. Kind of cool. And it's been fun kind of slowly and at times begrudgingly working my way through the story mode. Seeing the interaction between these two factions of characters. So, but it's also been, you know, speaking of kind of anniversaries and marking some dates on calendars, it's been 6 months since the Switch was released, but it's been just over a year since the you know, Eurogamer leak happened and fully kind of revealed what the system was going to be. You know, we had all kind of speculated for a while, and we had assumed, and we had jumped to conclusions and took a lot of stuff out of context. But then Eurogamer came out kind of definitively and just laid down some facts, cited some sources. And it's funny because what was kind of revealed is pretty much exactly what Nintendo would reveal to us 2 months later. But it's funny because for me, I never saw the Switch as this. I love that it is a hybrid console. And, you know, now that we are 6 months into it, even a month in, I knew, but now that we've got some time with the console, I'm fully bought into this idea where I will gladly sacrifice graphical fidelity for the ability to take my games kind of wherever. Not that I travel a bunch or at all even, right? But the fact that I'm not bound to this TV, that I can go anywhere in the house with this. If I want, I can lay in bed and play these games. When I do go, you know, I am going on a trip later this year. So when I do that, I can take this and I can play anything, you know. I'm used to taking, you know, a Vita or a 3DS or something. It doesn't matter. Like, whatever I'm playing, I can play it wherever I am. You know, one of my flights is going to be right around the launch of Mario Odyssey. So I get to play the newest, greatest Mario game, thousands of feet in the sky, which is pretty dope. But prior to really kind of buying into this ecosystem and being okay with it, my belief or my hope or whatever for the Switch, or the NX as we knew it, was kind of going back to something that Satoru Iwata said, where he said that the eventual goal for hardware was much like what you see between the iPhone and the iPad, where they're brothers in the same family. Not necessarily the same machine, not at all the same machine, but they have a common DNA in the operating system. And then through that operating system, you're able to kind of create things, create experiences for both that work differently on both or the same on both. And I always saw the NX as not a hybrid, but multiple machines, where we would get something that was a little more powerful at home, and then a mobile version that was, kind of on the go. And I still don't think that's not going to happen, right? I don't know. I would not be surprised if next year at some point we hear about Switch Mini, or I don't know, right? But something where, we're getting another piece of hardware. It still plays all these games, but it's got something else to it, right? And you can have both. You can have one or the other, and you're not going to miss out either way. You might miss a feature here or there because one thing does something that, the other doesn't. But I don't know. I think that'd be kind of neat. This isn't going to end well. Or maybe it will. Who knows? It'd be cool if I could clear everything. Nope, not like that. Oof. Oh, that was butts. Up. You look away for 2 seconds to see what level you're at. Everything almost goes to shit. Oh god, oh god. You know what? Ah, shit, that was a bad idea. Oh. Oh. Maybe? Yeah, do it. Over, down, yeah. Not good. Oh, okay. Great. Uh-oh, they might be just about done here. Oh, okay. Oop. Wow. Oh. I have an itch on the inside of my left arm that I just can't quite scratch in the middle of this. So, as much as I don't want to lose here. Oh, the sweet release that will be, yes. That's good stuff. That's good scratching. Alright. Let's see what else we got on this old Nintendo Switch. I say we dive. See, a lot of indie stuff. I think for time's sake, it's a little Mario Kart. Which, you know this too. Talked about Shovel Knight earlier, and you know, how are we going to get better than Shovel Knight? But same thing when Mario Kart 8 debuted, it was like, where do you go from here? And then they did the DLC, and it was like, oh, got it. This is where you go from here. Sadly, like I haven't really, you can see there the kind of completion I've hit with these courses, but I have not really dove into this game the same way that I did when it first came out. Wii U, I destroyed it and just couldn't stop, but I don't know, this time around, still love it, but I think because I played so much of it the first time that this just made it harder to go back to. We'll do it now, because nobody likes Baby Park. Nobody likes Baby Park. This is the jam. Little Mount Wario. Oh. Let's get it. This too just looks so good. Again, another like 1080p 60, and another one where you can really see the difference between the Wii U and the Switch here. And it really sucks kind of when you jump into multiplayer with more than 2 people, you can see the drop hit, and it's a bummer because this game is so pretty in motion. And like, I didn't think it ever could, you know what I mean? It just, you don't look at a game like this and go, yeah, that could benefit from a higher resolution. But when it does, you're just kind of mesmerized. You know, the fluidity of the animations really let you kind of see just so much detail and make everything kind of feel and play really, really well. But then that image quality, just weird shining on the back of their necks, and it's dumb, right? But adds so much to it. These games have like a whole new life. I really wish that we could see more of the stuff from Wii U kind of get brought over. It's not to say that I don't want to see original stuff left and right, but there we go. Ugh. But I think this was the first one, the first game playing it where I really just started to like fall back in love with Nintendo at large in a big way. The fact that they started throwing in Animal Crossing stuff and Zelda and F-Zero, it was, and seeing all of those characters kind of in this art style with this kind of high-res treatment really made me think like how badly I want something like Nintendo Land on the Switch. Or really, you know, I've got too many little amiibo figurines up on the shelf, and to see something where those get made use of, scanning them in and kind of seeing all of Nintendo's properties come to life in a different way, I think it'd be pretty dope. Yeah. We're going to jump to the next thing. Not that I'm tired of Mario Kart, but I'm tired of Mario Kart. Let's do a little bit of ARMS. The game really didn't get the recognition it probably deserved. From people and from me, you know? I think it came out right in the midst of E3. We certainly had our distractions about us. Let's... My internet's probably going to set itself on fire, but let's do it. I don't remember the... There she is. Yeah, no, this game, it's really, really good. And I'm happy to see, like, that's pretty good. For how crummy my internet is, the fact that I'm streaming and I just jumped in to do this, and I was able to connect so quickly, I think that's pretty good. Now, to remember how to play. Alright. This was a game that really did do some cool things with motion. Shit, that wasn't good. All that work I did, you know, just for nothing. Oh, this isn't good. I'm getting cocky. I don't know what this guy's end game is. Get out of here, lava man. Oh shit, that's his end game. Knocked me the fuck out. Very good, lava man. Very good. Yeah, these characters are good. Fighting's good. It's got this weird, like, punch-out thing going for it in a way. I'd love to see a couple of these characters hit the Smash Brothers scene later on this year, maybe. I assume Smash is coming this year. I'm probably largely incorrect, but a guy can dream, right? Ooh. What's happening here? But yeah, I love the little like online, the way they do this stuff where it's not one set thing, because that stuff can get stale really quickly. This kind of allowing you to jump into different game modes. Are we? Yeah, we're getting destroyed. I'm assuming it's my fault. Although it doesn't seem like my teammate was too... Oh, hold on, we're still alive. Nope, not for long. There we go. Yep. This was definitely exciting though, seeing at the Switch reveal back in January. Just something completely brand new. Seeing Splatoon 2 was certainly exciting, but then this kind of just really opened it up. So it looks like Lollipop not out yet. Max Brass hit sometime back in July. But yeah, just, I don't know, really, I love all these characters. I think they're weird and cool, and I don't know, there's a lot of good in this game. With that, we'll keep our roulette spinning. Let's jump to, what do we got? Snipper clips is fun, but really served best when you've got a couple people to play it. Dare we jump into Splatoon here? Yeah, I'm looking at it, and I think my earlier statement about spending more money on indie games is incorrect, but I feel like I've certainly played a lot more indie games than I have the AAA stuff. But even still, I mean, in 6 months, we got a Zelda game, a Mario Kart game, a brand new IP, and a fighting game. We got a sequel to one of the, better, coolest, biggest franchises to come out of the Wii U era. I think Switch is in a pretty good spot. Why don't we dive into Splatoon 2 real quick? We'll do one of these and then we'll check in on Breath of the Wild before we call it a day here. There they are. You know what time it is. New stage. Oh, that's kind of cool. I hope it's actually available right now. The sloshing machine. Humpback pump track. No part. League battle. I don't think I can do league battle. That sucks, because dang. So check it out. Look behind them real quick. See the kids right there? One with the helmet, one with the pink hair. Look at this. Look at how real that is. Anyway, that's a really good. We're going to give that a yeah. Or a fresh. What's yours say? Same. Oh man, Splatoon 2. Hit 'em up, ladies. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's true. We're going to give you fresh. Yeah, fuck hate. Huh. Alright. I was upset about that one. Man. So turn 2 is something. Let's dive in. Don't know what weapons I have, don't know what gear I have on, but let's do it. We're going to cross our fingers. We end up at humpback pump track. Say that 16 times fast. Humpback pump track, humpback pump track, Whoa, look at that. Look at that cool guy down there with those melting letters. How'd he do that? What kind of magical keyboard did you get? Dukatukas. I assume that's how you say his name. Level 12, you can see my dedication to this game dropped pretty early on. But nonetheless, doesn't stop my love for it. Yeah, I ran through the single player on this and then kind of called it after that. And there was a Splatfest just last weekend and I had no idea until it was too late. Am I shooting? All right. Oh, sorry. Ooh. Nailed the mic stand. How's this old hamster ball? Whoa. Okay, dead. I don't like his sunglasses. He looks like a cop. I think it's time to end him. Get out. Nope. Nope. You know, sometimes you have those games where you're just killing it, and then you have the other ones where, whoo, that doesn't look good. Pick it up. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. It's fine. Alright, got an idea. Let these fools think I'm coming to them. In reality, I'm just gonna sneak up here. Shit, they're over there too. Okay. They don't know I'm here. It's okay. Shit. Alright, I made some, you know, I put a little dent over there in that purple. That's really all we can ask for. You fuck. You. Okay, alright. Can I get one kill? That'd be cool. I guess that's what you get for taking a month off and coming back to it, though. Alright. No, no! How much time's left? I just want it to be over. Did we get it? Did we get it? Did we get it? Oh, God. don't know. Looked like a close one to me. I don't know if we do another one or not. Do one more. Try to clean it up. Try and do a little better. Humpback pump track. Humpback pump track. Humpback pump track. We'll see. Also, my apologies if you came here for Zelda, because I did advertise this on YouTube as a Zelda stream, but we're going to close with Zelda. Wanted to make sure we ran the gambit of Switch games here on that 6-month anniversary. Well, 6 months plus a few days. We're a few days late. But that's because we had other things to do. Alright, I feel good. We got a good color this time. Not that weird Nickelodeon piss. Which I'm still fathom's not the right word. Flabbergasted that Nickelodeon is not partnered with Nintendo to make a Splatoon TV show yet. I feel like the two would go hand in hand. I feel like it's something that needs to happen. You do a little humor like you're like a Sonic Boom or an Adventure Time. Ooh boy, you got yourself a hit show. Think about all the merch you could sell. Fuck you. I think it could do well. I think the kids would like it. There we go. That's a kill. We are getting there. Fuck. Well, that's okay. Look at that. We're mostly. Let's see what we got up this left side, right side, whatever the hell it's called. That's alright. You can, yep, great. I mean, in the end, I win. Your name's Hunter. You know? Think about that. I feel good about it. Well, alright. Conjutize me, Captain. Get fucked. Getting cocky again. Alright, just gonna book it. Book it. How, why, die? How, why, die? How, why, die? We splatted each other. Sorry, made up the ground. Can't come back from that 12 seconds. Especially not when I fill in all these holes. That's some good coverage. Got it. Ain't no bones about it. Boom! I'll take it. That's the music we like to hear. Now we gotta be careful not to it. We're gonna give it a hot nope. Ooh, ooh, we almost leveled up. Nope. Still good. Still good. All right, let's take it home. Right. Boom. Now, I've completed Breath of the Wild. I got a lot of stuff. So if you're yet to play, still early in the game, spoiler sensitive, maybe, I don't know, just careful, you know? I don't know. I don't even remember what I'm wearing. It's been a while. I didn't even look at what date that save was at, but a little ways ago. But here we go. This was the one, right? Back in old, what was that, 2013? Is that when the game was revealed? Where are we at? Alright, we don't want to be here. Look at that. Link can jump. Huh? Where are we off to? I don't know, man. Just go wander, you know? This was the coolest thing. Popping this game in for the first time. I remember that first weekend. I think Matt and I went to Best Buy, got our Switches, came back here, popped them open. By the time we got in, it was just so late. So when it came to playing anything, it was just, nope, not happening tonight. So we ended up waiting. I think I played a little bit of Shovel Knight, and then that was it. What else do I have? Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Well, we could go full Tingle. That might be fun. Well, hey, it's nighttime, so my speed's gonna go up. Look at that. Let's jump off this. Ooh, one of those guys. Oh, a couple of those guys. They don't like me, huh? I got a trick. They fire, I drop. Look at that. Alright, we're in the thick of it here. And my weapon. Where's my master sword? There we go. And yeah, I remember that first day, the actual Friday, because it was Thursday night we went to go get them, but Friday being off, took the whole weekend off. Friday just woke up, second I woke up, started the game, played all day long, and hit a point where, obviously, dogs are dogs, they need what they need. One of the dogs, or both of the dogs, scratching to go out. I was like, ah, shit, I gotta pause it. I gotta go, oh, no, I don't. Just lifted the thing out of the, like I had obviously tested it and tried it, and it was cool, but being able to just carry the Switch right upstairs, let the dogs out without having to stop what I was doing. Just, that sold everything. That was the coolest. What's happening here? This game's just so detailed. I already saw him, I guess. I know it's certainly played out at this point that if you can see it, you can go to it. But playing through Breath of the Wild, you discover some sort of objective, whatever it may be. Maybe you're going to find a new shrine. Maybe some random dude you ran into says, "Can you help me find some curry?" And you're like, "Yeah, I'll do that, I guess." Maybe one of these guys pops up. You just, along the way, you end up finding like all this stuff to distract yourself or get lost or whatever. So even if you have kind of a set path in mind, it doesn't take much before anything comes along and just kind of turns you the other way. Just found myself getting lost where you're just kind of wandering. I don't feel like dealing with these guys. This guy either. Fucker. Yep, alright. Dirtbag. Yeah, I don't know. You're wandering and you look and you see something to your right and you just go to it to see what the hell it is. Like, as I'm like talking about how cool of an idea that is, I'm about to do it right now because I have no idea what this is. I may or may not have been here before. Although, there's a way we can find out. Let's see. Oof. I've not been there before. In the however many hours I've played, I've never been to this area. And that hero's path is just the coolest thing. Like, that alone is worth $20 for that DLC. Like, what a dumb thing that I never thought I'd want. But, ugh, so cool. I should probably put on my... Come on. Get the Zora outfit on. Helps you swim faster, you know. I'm gonna switch to... Oh, it's not stronger. Alright, we want to go strongest of strong. Yeah. But we want to look cool at the same time, you know. It's important. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Alright. What kind of weapons do we have here? The one I have is fine, but it's very slow. Let's do one of these. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, wow. These are real bad dudes. But, hold on. I have... Whoop. Okay. Thanks for the food, dudes. There's no right way to do this. Just do whatever. Come on. One down. Shot him right in the fucking hog. In this case, hog is another term for nose. What's he doing? Oh, he's dead now. Not that much. Pick up his guts. Because we can sell them for money. Or eat them. Or cook them. Or who the fuck... Whatever. Boom, boom. Swing at me, dude. Come on. I'm going to show off some skills. Well. Didn't quite get there. One more. Well. If I do it right, I can... Nah, didn't do it right. Got all these cool little, like... It's... There it is. Look at that. Bop, 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 bop. Take two. Any second now, my sword will break, more than likely, which is definitely the one kind of nuisance in this game. It's just weapon durability. See? Told you. And we'll finish him off with a little bit of this. Done. What kind of goods you got? Oh, he's got lots of goods. That one guy, I don't feel like going out there. Where's our friend at? We're gonna take this guy out so we can go get that chest. Sup, dude. Ding, ding, ding. Such a big departure for Zelda, while still being very much a Zelda game, which I really, really enjoyed. Don't really enjoy this weapon. But hey, you know what? Let's use it to break this shit. Again, no idea where we are because haven't been here yet. Could probably use that hammer. Probably be the smarter thing to do. But instead, oh man. Have we been here? Nope. Like again, that's just crazy. I think where's the where do they hide that at? System, save. I don't know where they put it. Somewhere there's a... Oh, I know where. Hold on. We can jump here and we can take a peek. So Zelda, 85 hours, right? Or more. So somewhere between 85 and 90 hours. And there's one, a spot I haven't seen. Two, if we go back to the map, over there in the bottom left, you can see 29.03% out of 100. 29. Almost 90 hours in the game. 29%. It's just dumb. Dumb. Let's see what we got up here. I looked away for a second. Didn't consider my stamina gauge. Alright. No easy way up. That's fine. We'll make one. Or we won't. Yeah, I could, but I won't. Let's see what else awaits us. We have been here. And let's see if a little change of location changes the weather. Probably not, but, you know. The boy can dream. I had a lot of fun camping out to get the Switch too. I hadn't done that since the Wii, because the PlayStation 4, that hit in an era where I could click a button and then it showed up at my house the day it came out. So I did that. And I know what you're thinking. Hey, ding dong. Switch is also in an era where you could have clicked a button and it would have showed up at your house. But Amazon's kind of changed a bit in the last few years, and there was a cool little thing that happened where Switch pre-orders went up. I had signed up for notifications from Amazon for both the neon system and the gray system. Pre-orders went up once. I did not receive an email. Pre-orders went up twice, and I did not receive an email. So I don't know. And it got to the point where my real opportunity, my only chance to really get one was to, the only sure way to get one was to make sure I was just kind of in line waiting for it. So we did, and the fun thing was I had 0 car. So, normal me with car would have driven to wherever, parked my ass there, seen what the lay of the land was, and then bailed if I had to. I had no car, so I was kind of, at the mercy of the universe. But it turned out that Matt went, oh, all right. I'm going to hit pause on my story because this is a new thing I've just discovered, which again is just a testament to this game. Oh, we got to get rid of our metal shit because it's all going to get bad. Woof. All right, well, Blizzard route it is. Oh, good. We don't have a shield. So yeah, it turned out Matt wanted to go as well, just for the hell of it, for the fun of it. So Matt drove me there. And oh right, that's not good. That was not fast enough. I knew I was forgetting one. That's okay. Should probably eat something though, right? What do we have? Can't make a fire and cook meats, so let's just eat a bunch of these. And eat a couple of these. Very good. So yeah, Matt drove me up there. We ended up at a Best Buy. I guess the whole point of this trial is that you can't climb easily. But I'm going to be a dick and try to anyway, because I'm stupid. Oh, almost there. Look at that. Alright, so this is that shape, and it's red. I'm assuming it has to go somewhere up there. Also, I'm assuming that sitting in the same position for an hour and a half is not good for your knees. So I'm going to readjust. So Matt and I, we get there. We're not sure at all what's happening, right? Like, we don't know how many units this Best Buy got in stock. We don't know what the potential outcome is for our evening. We don't even know if they're allowing people to line up. Like, we weren't sure. But our kind of goal was, we'll go there, we'll see if there's a line. If there's a line, we'll join it. If there isn't one, we'll start it and just wait and see what happens. So we got there, and there were, I'd say, about 15, 16 people ahead of us. And we were like, ugh, I don't know, man. Also, what the fuck am I doing? I don't know what this is. Can I pick this up with... Nope. So I'm going to just leave that there for a minute. We're still kind of unsure to what our potential outcome is, but figure 15, 16, they had to get at least that, right? And then some dick came wandering out. And he's like, you guys are waiting on that Nintendo, huh? That's correct. What do you want, dick? That wasn't how we responded to him. We just ignored him. Somebody in line was, yeah. Okay, so I gotta bring it up here somehow. He's like, well, I was just talking to them inside, and they said they only got 20 of them in. We're like, what? He's like, so, if you're more than 20, just leave now. And we're like, is this guy just being a dick, or... who's the one on the inside? Who's he got? All right. Let's see if I can knock that down. Now, we were really kind of... At that point, we're like, what other option do we really have? Because... it's the closest place. Let's let that thing get electrocuted before we get too close. The next closest Best Buy just didn't seem like a good idea. We were kind of stuck. And then some dude who worked at Best Buy came out and got in line behind us. At that point, we were getting pretty confident that we at least had one. And this is, shit. Matt didn't even want one. That's the best part, he was just there to hang out with me, and that was about it. He was gonna get a ticket for a dude that we worked with, in case said dude, something happened with his pre-order that he got through, I think, GameStop online. So we stand there, hours. Watch person after person, order pizza after pizza. And we're just kind of waiting to see what happens next. Come on. And eventually around like 10-ish. Because by that point, we're playing games, we're hanging out, we made friends with Danny and Scott. 2 kids in front of us. And we hit a point where... Shit. It's alright. Zelda's taught me anything. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. And then... we have to be fast, okay? Hope. Hope. That's not good. No idea where that just went. Really no idea. Oh, it's over there. Right? No, it's something else. Shit. So 10 o'clock, some dude comes out. He says, hey, we're gonna head out around 11. We're gonna give everybody a piece of paper. If you have a piece of paper, you get a Nintendo Switch. No piece of paper, no Nintendo Switch. So we hang there, feeling pretty confident. Again, if I work at Best Buy, I'm going in the back, seeing how many we got before I stand my ass in line. And this kid behind us was out there for some time. So chances are, if the dude behind us is sitting there this whole time, we are pretty good. And then eventually, a little bit after 11, it was like quarter after 11:30 maybe. We get the dudes come out. They've got papers and they're walking down the line. And turns out that Matt's kind of like, if they've got enough, he's like, I might just get one. I might just do it. And it made it so the dude we work with had met us there. He didn't want to cut in front of anybody, so he ran to the back of the line. And he was able at the back of the line to get a piece of paper. Shit. Well, alright. Well, there's my orange one. So that worked. Which means I should be good. So Matt had the one for him, and he had the one for Matt, and boom. They were both able to get a Switch. We walked out with some new friends. Such was life. Alright, let's get that red one up here. But yeah, you know, I kind of missed that. Not that I ever really did it, but that same excitement you got from being at the Wii launch, and just, alright, this is gonna be stupid, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Did it go? No. Shit. That's the wrong way. Yep, got it. For the Wii, we stood out middle of the night. It was November. It was just freezing. Not that the Switch was warm by any means, but it wasn't as cold as November. November, we had... What's happening? Is that bad news? That's bad news. Let's hold on to this for a second. That seems like a good idea, right? Come on, dude. Alright, but I see what we can do here. One, change that out. Two, one of these. One of these. Just need to get it. Boom. Ha, ha. But just connecting with another, with other humans based on the fact that you're all there for the same thing. That was just a cool experience, and one that you don't really get to do a lot, Like, you look up and down the line, like, doesn't matter who the hell was there, what they do day to day, or whatever. Everybody was there for the same exact thing. Even the guy at the end of the line who was just there to get drunk, he was there for the experience, for the story. Look at that. A random Switch 6-month anniversary stream, and we find ourselves, oh shit, within a random boss battle. Oh, never mind. It's a shrine. I thought there was a boss coming out of the ground. That would have been good. Oh, look at that. Sorry, I missed a question from the chat when I was all wrapped up. So Christopher, aka Splat Tim 2, Says, is this the Zelda of Zelda, Breath of the West? Mister, I asked you a question. Yes, Christopher, a.k.a. Splat Tim 2. This is the Zelda of Zelda, Breath of the West. Sorry for my delayed response. We were caught up in memory here. All right, let's see what's inside the shrine. I'm gonna screenshot this. It's really pretty. At some point in the last few months, I think it was when the first bit of DLC popped up for this game. But this game got a bump where it's definitely running smoother in docked mode than it was before. So, alright, we could... I don't know how to go about this one. Okay. It's one way to go about it. I don't... There's something neath here. Alright, too close. I understand. I don't know if this is the right way or not, but at this point, you know, I've come too far not to just blow everything to shit. Oh, I see. This is the right way. Because you gotta do one of these, and you gotta do one of these, and you gotta do one of these. Boom. That's the way she goes. Bet there's a chest in here. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Well, isn't that neat? And there was another chest. I don't know if I sabotaged my chance of getting it or not. Let's see. Do I have bomb arrows? I do. Let's see if this works. Did it work? Something happened. I don't know. Oh, shit. Ah, so close. Not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, yeah, this isn't good. Ugh, shit. I don't get it. Was I supposed to do like a controlled explosion or? I mean, I can get clever with it. I've seen speed runs. I know how this shit works. Nope, wrong. Not that one. Shit. Well, what's the thing? Yeah, that's the one. Alright, well that didn't work. Probably would have, but I didn't blow up that thing. Might have to reset the shrine. Let's do that. If possible. I don't even know if I can reset the shrine. Yeah? Alright, cool. So, let's do this right. Okay, shit. Ooh. Bingo. Nemo. We already got that rubber. Yep, good, great. Yeah. I know how to jump. Not like that. Wait for it. Yeah. See? Anybody can speed run. By anybody, I mean, don't. This seems like it's not going to end well, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, look at that. Ended just fine. Puzzle solved. That too, man. That's the wild thing. As many hours as I've put into this, still haven't found all the shrines. What am I at? 94 shrines of, I think, 120? 100 Korok seeds out of 900? Dumb. Real dumb. Unless that 100 is what I have that I need to cash in. I don't know. I can't remember if that's how they do that one. Oh, and look at that. After you solve all the riddles of the night, the lightning is gone. Cool. Breath of the Wild. Nintendo Switch. 6 months of Nintendo Switch. I think it's got a pretty strong future ahead of it. Mario Odyssey's out not too far, or not too long from now. We already know Metroid Prime 4 is finally coming. The collective we. Now, we, as in me, we also know Mother 3 is on its way. It's got to be, right? Switch is region free. Region free means Mother 3, you know, as the old adage says, dating back to the long, long ago. At some point, I'm sure there's going to be a virtual console of some kind, maybe, sort of, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I'd love to see proper virtual console on this thing, expanded out to GameCube support. The Wii U had almost every platform playable from Nintendo's history. I think except for Game Boy Color, and Virtual Boy and GameCube. But yeah, I think you had everything else playable, right? NES, SNES, 64, GBA, DS, Wii. It seems like the correct next step. Am I supposed to run or jump? I'm supposed to run. Got it. I can run. Come on. Ugh, I don't know about this one. Drop. Oh, shit. I don't know, man. Ah, poop. Maybe. We'll try one more. But this seems like the system of the future. And I mean that in more ways than one. I should probably. Come on. Come on. You know, for Nintendo, this is definitely a big step into the next thing. It's doing really, really well. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing imitators. I think that's why they were so smart and so played it so close to the chest in terms of timing of the announcement and the release and everything else. I think that was smart and intentional, because this is something that, now that it's out there and everyone kind of gets the message behind it, I think a lot of other companies are going to want a piece of this pie. And rightfully so. I mean, this is... I said it. I mean, I'm not the world's biggest... whatever. I don't know if there's a word, good or bad, for people who really, really enjoy great graphics and the latest technology, but that's never really been my thing. I want to play good games. I still have my Game Boy that I play from time to time, because games are good there. You know, I like it. I know several times throughout these last 2 hours I've talked about how good something looks or how smooth something runs, and I know that all is part of it, but you know, if you give me something that's good enough and you play to the strengths of the system, I think that you end up with a far better product and a far better experience than something like, I don't know, latest and greatest. Star Wars Battlefront did nothing for me. As pretty as it was. It's kind of an empty, hollow mess. Where Breath of the Wild certainly doesn't compare. It's just, I don't know, light years ahead to me. All right, we're going to need ourselves a horse. Hi, horse. Can I get on you? Thank you. Appreciate it. We are friends now. Great job. Let's get away from these dudes. Off into the sunset. Yeah, he's gonna throw me if I don't get my shit together. Oof. And rightfully so, you know? I'd jump on his back, get him shot by arrows. Yeah. Come on. You got this. Later, nerd. Have we been here yet? Kinda. A little bit. A little bit. But that's fine. I think we're going to go ahead and call it for Free Cheese Live 6 months of Switch. Started with some Shovel Knight. Got us all the way to Breath of the Wild. What a game. What a system. What a year, really. You can kind of bookend the year on Switch stuff between its official unveiling back in January to the launch to now kind of the 6 months into it. You really have a strong lineup of content that rolled out between this and Mario Kart, which Mario Kart was, you know, a reissue from the Wii, but did so many things new, added a proper battle mode. You had ARMS, brand new IP, really, really great. In Splatoon 2, follow it up. Get Mario and Rabbids, which we didn't touch on this stream, but I streamed earlier today. We got a video up on the site as well. Got good stuff on Switch, and I think more to come, so that's going to do it. I've been Joe Dix. This has been the Free Cheese. Go check out everything we've got on thefreecheese.com. This month's cover story is canceled, so we're talking all about games that never made it out. We'll have a lot of cool stuff this month. And now that we've learned, after 3 different hours independently, that the internet isn't total fire and garbage, I can live stream. So, you know, take advantage of that until it's too late. But that'll do it. Thanks for hanging out the last few hours, celebrating the Switch and its 6-month anniversary. And we'll see you next time.